All right, and there's all the people, or at least the one person who's in there. But thank you for joining us. Thank you, anybody who's watching this later, eventually on YouTube or wherever it may end up. Welcome back to another adventure of the Ark. We are at episode 7, Cold and Lonely. We're going to go around and introduce ourselves, but this time, rather than just throwing people out there, I also want to ask a question of your character. This is somebody, one person that you guys have met or interacted with who your character trusts, and one who they do not trust. And these can be party members as well, but other NPCs, etc. Hello, Unichronic. So first, we're going to go alphabetically. We're going to start with Morgrimmon. Morgrimmon, one person you trust that you've met so far.
I was like, oh, that's surely... I was like, that surely won't be me if it's alphabetical, but I guess it is.
Yes, it is.
Am I answering in character?
You don't have. You can, or you don't have to. I mean, but this is Morgrimmon's opinion, not yours. Not your paranoid, I've played with this DM and he's an asshole opinion, Morgrimmon's opinion.
Well, I do also tend to, maybe this is why, play characters that have trust issues. Okay.
Put that juju on us.
Who do I really can I rely on? Who do I really trust in the part in our story? Really just the crew.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
You know, we've shed blood together, we've taken lives together, and we're all carrying a baseline level of the same emotional baggage, and you know, Morgrimmon likes that.
And who's one person who you untrust who sticks out to you?
I was going to say that an NPC that I kind of trust is my boss. And I'm Fern. Yeah. I was going to say the hippy dippy pothead shopkeeper, like that guy.
Yeah.
He's, I kind of trust him, but it's more that he doesn't seem to be of any harm.
Okay.
Which is great if he turns out to be, you know, a big bad later. But as far as people I'm real suspicious of, that storage facility warehouse manager,
Warehouse 88.
Yeah, Warehouse 88 manager, Strix.
Strix.
It's just it's too much power
concentrated in one space, and power corrupts.
So that's what I think. That's what he would think. That's what Morgan thinks.
All right.
Wasn't that smooth?
Yeah. All right. Moving right along. Next, we have Norval. Norval, somebody you trust.
I trust my boy Tarek with my life. He's been around. He's just always there. He's constant. So Tarek, I trust him. I trust Fern. He's my good friend. I've been hanging with Fern since we were kids. I've known Fern forever.
Who do you not trust? Give you heebie-jeebies.
Who don't I trust? Well, let's see. I like to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I don't like to think bad of anybody.
Okay.
So I'll give everybody a shot.
All right. So everybody still has a shot to be friends with Norv. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Next, moving right along alphabetically, is Oswell. Hello, Oswell.
Oh, hello.
Who do you trust?
Well,
Oswell trust.
Oswell trusts Tabitha, probably Lysaea, the owner of Blinders, which is Strimps, and Strix, the Warehouse 88 dude. I think like Oswell is developing a distrust in general of magic, and I think that I'm kind of leaning into it with the character. It just kind of feels like a comfortable hat, like just being generally distrustful of magic. And Strix, he's super, like, seems kind of shady.
All right, and then next is Rasan. Who do you trust?
What's her name? He just said the name and
Lysaea?
Lysaea.
Okay.
I would trust her because she's taking me in and all that stuff. So getting to trust everyone in the party. Strix would probably be the one I would trust the least, or that reporter dude from the paper that always prints bullshit.
Oh, Travis.
Forgot about him.
Travis.
But you can trust him
He
to
can
be
go
consistent
side
to be a
account.
weasel, man. He's gonna be consistent.
He's a weasel.
You could trust him to be who he is.
All right, and then last but not least, Tarek. Who do you trust, Tarek? Who do you love?
Norv, Godric, they're probably at the top.
Okay. All right, and what about who do you not trust?
The dude that runs the fighting rings.
Tenyans.
Yeah.
Tenyan. Okay.
Because he knows.
All right. Okay.
He knows what's being done in the city, and he knows who's doing it, but he doesn't. He claims to be,
completely neutral.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's bullshit. I know it's bullshit.
All right. So, to give a quick recap, last week you guys had the contract to work for Tenyans, one of Tenyans' contracts, and it was to plant a piece of implosium down in the dock, along one of the dock sides. You guys were checking it out, figuring out the best way to get there. One group went in through the sewers, and another group noticed that there was a very large shark that had gone up into the sewers after a very large explosion on another ship, the dock right next to wherever you guys were supposed to put your implosium. Said shark went into the sewers and chased down, I believe it was Rasan and Oswell who were in the sewers, where they ran into Tarek, Norval, and Morgrimmon, who were hiding, and went down into the sewers because Arcana Troll and the city guard had arrived to investigate, and Tarek with priors didn't want to be out in general public chit-chatting with everybody. So, in you guys went to the sewers. The wonderful Arcana Troll guard did not chase you guys into the sewers. They let you be, and the wereshark quit chasing you guys. After the wereshark was done, after the wereshark quit chasing you guys decided to go around the one corner, thinking maybe you'll sneak up behind it. And you guys were attacked by a ooze, as well as a mineral ooze, which was able to harden itself against your blows when you struck it. From there, you guys continued to look around the sewers to try to figure out maybe where the wereshark went, or where your stick of implosium, which I believe it was Oswald. Did you throw it at the wereshark?
Wereshark?
I don't think so.
Or was it Rasan? It was either Rasan or Oswald.
Was It was down. We were down in the sewers. I forgot who
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah, one of the two of you
One of
threw
you
it.
threw it.
Yeah, one of the two of you threw it back at the wereshark, and when you guys went back, the implosium was gone, the wereshark was gone. So you guys started investigating, and that's where you found another entrance hidden behind tree roots that had grown down into the watershed sewer. Peeking through the sewer, you guys can see. Oops, hold on one second. Let me get into the right mode here so that I can share this with everybody. Share record. Looking into this room, you guys walk in and you see a table that has a small scroll rolled up and lying on the table. The mosses and thick oozes and fungal puddings that were out in the sewer breaking down said mosses don't seem to cover the walls in here, as if somebody has cleaned it up and kept it for use. Just off in the distance, outside of the light that you guys bring into this room, you guys make out a small sarcophagus that is cracked open, its lid lying on the floor. Dim light comes from just around the corner to the southwest, and that's when you hear a voice call out, "Help me! Help!" Those who can see in dark vision can see a large book wheel that looks kind of like a paddle wheel for a boat that keeps books horizontal. They're usually used in research so that you can have multiple tomes open at a time and you can turn them from one book to the next. And we're going to let everybody move up.
It's a bookmobile.
Am I still invisible?
At this point, no.
I'm going to cast light
wonderful.
on the end of my staff.
Light
So
on the end of your staff.
It's been more than 1 hour.
Let me apply that. Let me apply that appropriately.
As the the cries for help, the scratchy cries for help coming from the cage on the east wall.
The western wall? Correct.
Yeah.
You can also make out a table with other pieces of paper and notes. A potion table that is used with a small, what is it called? With the pummel? Or mortar and pestle, thank you. It sits, and there is a small potion bottle with a red viscous liquid inside of it. There is. I did not want to let that go. As you walk through the room, you also notice that hanging on the wall are many small pieces of vellum and dried leathers that have very dark runes, and the leathers look tattooed. Does anybody have any type of arcane skill at all? Anyone?
Not me.
I have Arcana.
I can fake it.
I've got a -1 in it.
No, I don't.
Can waste one of my celestial forms to basically roll a 10 on it if I roll badly. But no, I'm not smart.
Yeah, intelligence is not this group's forte.
All right. There are lots of arcane symbols. You're not sure exactly which are which, to be perfectly honest. They cover a bunch of schools of magic, and you guys trying to decipher it would take quite some time to figure out exactly what's going on. Oswell, as you approach, whoops, where did that go? Did the mail open up? I didn't want my mail client to open up. You guys, you make out an extremely emaciated elf inside, deep back in the darkness. You can't make out much, but it looks like he is covered in wounds, and frail fingers reach out and grab
Oswald's
onto
instantly like, we have to get you out of there, and then he's looking for how to open it up.
And as you look, you notice that there are 3 large padlocks one on the facing you, one on the right, and one on the left. There is not one on the rear. On the rear is where the hinges are.
Any keys nearby?
Does not appear to be any keys. Help, please.
Well, I guess I'll break out my tools and get to work.
All right, let's get some dice rolling action going on in here.
I'd like to give some attention to the cracked open sarcophagus that seemed a little conspicuously described.
I do have tools. I just don't have them on my. Oh, that's what it was. We had the conversation about tools. I never actually added them to my. But yes, I would pull out my tools.
Okay. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do one thing real quick. So everybody at home, before I heal the party, because I promised them that I would give them a rest to heal them up. At home, you guys can now see that the party has health bars along the bottom. Green is approximately how much of their HP they have left. Red is approximately how much damage they have taken. Just for future reference. But let's get over to the dice. Whoops. And so let's, would you like to use athletics or straight strength, Oswald?
Oh, I wanted to pick the locks.
Oh.
With my tools. So I would like to use, sleight of hand work.
Oh, there you go. You can ignore the other one. Morgan, I'm going to give you an investigation if I can find it on my wonderful little sheet there. Oswald, you get through the first lock and it's like, haha, this is easy, no big deal. You get to the second lock, click. You get to the third lock and the pin bends a little bit, but you reach into your back pocket or back into your toolkit because you got a secondary pin that you should be able to reinforce this one. Morgerman, as you move further up to the sarcophagus to investigate, you notice that the silk lining inside of it is absolutely clean. There doesn't seem to be any damage to it at all.
Like, why are we touching things down here?
I'm not touching it.
And as you're sitting there, Oswald, and you pop the third lock off, the top of the box pops open, and the elf stands up, cracking his neck. Thank you. And his mouth, when he says thank you, you notice that he opens his mouth for the first time, and you see large fangs hanging down.
So it's like Oswald looks like his eye, because he's crouching down, right? He's looking at, and he's looking up. He's just about to ask him, "Are you okay?" And he's like, "Oh shit."
And we are going to, give me 1 second here. We're going to make him visible. And we are going to send the entire party an initiative check.
Yay!
Oh, wow, those are some nice initiative checks.
Are they?
Uh-huh.
They could be. We'll have to take your word for it.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Rasan, you actually get to go first.
He moves really fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's weird. It's so strange.
Yeah. I got mobile.
Oh, that's right, it's mobile.
Yeah, I'm going to fling a couple darts at this dude. From a
We
distance.
just stepped into Escape from LA.
Oh, with the
That would
with
be a hit.
But not quite Escape from New York music, yeah.
Ooh.
Max damage.
And do I get a secondary attack with that, or is that just for if I have unarmed strike?
I believe that's just unarmed strike.
Okay. Then I'm gonna back up a little bit, and then that'll be it for me.
All right. As you hit it with darts and it screams out and screeches, the walls begin to flutter, and one of the cured pieces of leather. Whoops. Flies off the wall and attempts to bite Morgerman.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh,
Tonight's session directed by Sam Raymond.
that would be a critical hit on Morgerman.
Ow.
Bites the shit out of you.
First dealing 8 points of damage
I don't like it.
and sending over
Yes, sir. I don't like it.
this Constitution saving. This Constitution saving throw.
Oh, this Constitution saving throw. That's the name. That's going to be the title of my memoirs.
Yeah.
Success. It was a successful Constitution saving throw. And
Right.
now it is your turn, Morgerman. Do your worst.
So, tell me a little bit more about this critter that's all up in my business.
It looks like it's a piece of leather of some type of flesh that has been dried out, that has had
Dried.
different pieces of bones that have been, or cured, I should say. It's leather. I mean, dry like your shoes. But this piece of fleshy leather has different pieces of bone that have been embedded inside of it and have been brought together by some type of magic, probably necromantical if you were able to figure it out, but for those playing at home, it's been
Some
brought back to life.
abomination.
Yes,
This is, we're not that
yes,
kind of
yes.
party. We have no scholars.
Does it look particularly flammable?
No, it doesn't look any more flammable
Okay,
than
okay.
the other flammables.
All right, then I will use my
Charm and good looks.
yeah, that's all I've got, right? No, I'm just gonna shoot it with a shit. It's right up on me. It'll be at a disadvantage. Well, let's find out. I'm gonna shoot it with a firebolt.
Just grab it and bite it back.
That is not my style.
Come on. Do it Aussie style.
Not that high level. Okay. Fantasy Grounds. You go when you're ready. Okay.
It's not sure what you're doing, to be honest with you.
Something that has worked before mechanically, but we'll spend some changes.
Try again. Please. Yeah, that worked.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and a critical hit effect, the first time we've had one. In addition to the standard critical hit damage, you knock the target unconscious. Save or target taking damage ends. So he gets a saving throw here
Okay.
against going unconscious from your wonderful...
Blast of fire.
It gets breath away.
Oh, he got knocked back and hit his head against the wall.
He's
Here's
got
some
a head.
damage too while you're on your way.
Now we're fighting the Terminator.
He falls unconscious to the ground, or appears to be unconscious at the moment.
All right. Well, then he can't attack me when I use my move action to get the hell out the way. Take up a cover position so I can fire at the beastie that Oswald's fighting when I get a chance. That's just about it. I think I got one more trick. Yeah.
Another trick?
And as a bonus action, I'm going to suddenly start glowing at all of my joints, all skeletal style. Celestial skeletal style.
Hold on one second
Celestial.
before you cast that spell. I never applied the rest that I had promised all you guys. So I just applied a long rest. Let me give you guys your what's it called back.
It's so refreshing.
That's that
A
one.
little Castlevania sounding fight music here
Mm-hmm.
for the vampire.
Simon Belmont.
Somebody toss me a whip.
And then I'm done.
Okay, just give me 1 second before you advance the combat tracker. I need to make sure everything is where it's supposed to be.
Hovering.
Alright, Morgan, you can now advance the combat tracker if you like.
All right.
Alright.
And
Norville
then it
water.
was Norville's turn.
Hey, this music is intense.
Norville Waters, it is your turn.
Norville Waters is going to burn a first level spell slot and cast Guided Bolt. And then he's just gonna lay down and curl up in a fetal position on the floor. Okay.
Oh, it's his turn. What does he want to do?
He should flee if he knows what's good for him.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. You don't want none of this.
I think what he's actually gonna do isn't that.
Ooh, I just looked on this.
I think it's time for a bad guy to cast Mirror Image.
He's casting a spell? Oh, wrong character.
Well, I'm gonna hit him for the attack of wrong system.
I was excited for a second. I was like, oh, I took Mage Slayer. Oh, wait, no, that's the wrong character. That's a completely different game.
It's a good feat.
What is going on?
Are you sure they want to get involved with this? They don't want to do this.
They can feel the goodness of aura rushing
Whoa.
through your veins there. Oh, Jesus.
With a +5, they still rolled a 1. Love
This
it.
just in. You suck.
And he and yeah. Damn. That is horrible. He completely missed you.
So sad.
Probably
So sad.
because you dove on the ground.
Called dodging. Look it up.
It's
Yeah,
called
if you're ever in a fight and somebody just crumples to the ground and gets in the fetal position, it definitely throws off the rhythm.
It does.
Another one flies off the wall next to you, Morgrimmon. Jesus criminy crackers. All right. Giddy up, let's go. Next, Oswald, would you like to just beat the fuck out of something?
I want to...
Because I just opened up the clown car and let all the clowns out, apparently.
Yeah.
So this Oswald's realizing that, with striking clarity, at least 7 seconds after everyone else, he's realizing that he just opened someone's cage.
Uh-huh.
So he's going to grab him, maybe, and try and stuff him back in the cage.
Oh. All right, make a melee attack roll, and then we will do some opposed strength checks. So first, snatch his ass up, please.
My mitts.
That would be a hit.
Excellent.
We're going to send over some strength checks. Oh, at least I showed up there. Oswald Proudless got a 19. Asshole got a 17. So you get him down and you've got him shoved into the box, but he's pushing back. You're not going to be able to close the lid this turn, but you've got him jammed down in there.
Cool. Presumably, I can't think of anything else to do, so we'll just keep him there and advance combat track.
All right, Tarek, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move to her.
Okay. All right.
And then I am going to cast Vicious Mockery on the guy that... on the guy that Oz is trying to cram back into a cage, because that means he's a bad guy.
He failed that saving throw.
Back in the box.
He failed that saving throw. If you'd like to apply some damage or other.
He really hurt his feelings.
It has disadvantage on attack rolls. It takes 1d4 psychic damage.
Okay.
Take that. And has disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. Ha ha ha. And then I'm gonna give Bardic Inspiration to my boy Oz. Because he's cramming.
Yeah, he was reforging dice.
The DM has reforged his dice. Yes, Unichronic. Your Heathen Cantina. Yeah, my dice suck. Thanks, everybody. All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
reforged.
Tarek, since you are now bringing down the gods to laugh at him.
Nope. That's it. Thanks for failing your saving throw, buddy. I think that's the first time that this has happened for me, so I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Yeah. It's the beginning of the next round, and it is Rasan's turn.
You're muted.
I'm going to
Now
run up here
Shadowrun on the Sega.
and then attack this guy here.
Punch it right in his little leathery face.
Right in his little leathery face.
Oh! All right. Let's see here.
Sure, why not? So not only did you...
Ash. Damn! Put some stank on that.
So yeah, you also got the critical effect off of it, which is the second time this has happened, because of course everything is going to unload all at once, and you hit this thing that it hits the ceiling so friggin' hard you can actually hear those chicken bones or whatever they are that have been implanted in this leather crack and shatter, and it falls to the ground twitching. It's still alive, but it is now prone on the ground. Okay, anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sir
try
Rasan?
to. I'm gonna try to finish him off with the second attack.
Hell yeah.
Do I get any kind of bonus since he's prone?
It'll be an advantage.
Yeah, I already dropped it on him. I already dropped it on him, so you should be good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. You dropped it. You dropped the 19 to keep. You dropped the 18 to keep the 19.
Yeah. Yep.
Wow.
All right.
Those things have a lot of blood in them.
I don't know why the blood is so
surprising amount of
large.
blood.
Yeah, the extension for
That's
this
strange.
blood, for this death
I think
thing
it
that
has
I
to
have.
do with the map size.
Oh,
Maybe. I just deleted it.
And I'm gonna back up a little bit then. I still had a couple things in movement.
They look pretty dry. But
It's I don't know
surprisingly
what's
juicy
going
inside.
on. I keep like losing focus on my character for some reason. Fantasy Grounds is acting weird. Like
Animated Capri Sun.
okay, there it goes. Thank you. How much was that? That was
10.
All right. Okay, just that little move back, and then I'm good.
This
Every
one,
time it moves, it like goes to total darkness on me, and I have to click
This
on my
one?
character again.
down
Sorry,
on the
sorry.
ground that Morgrimmon hit, he needs to make a saving throw. No, he's still fucking unconscious. Of course he is. Morgrimmon, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna. So I'm still crouched under here. I'm not attacking the one right next to me just yet. I'm going to actually attack the beast in the cage that wears an elf's flesh. With a little thing I like to call "Get Fucked." No, it's called guiding bolt. Ooh.
You know the exact same thing I did. Sure, guys.
Yeah, that's a miss. Okay. Then as a bonus action, I'm going to go ahead and do an archer form blast at him instead.
All right. Let's do this. That's
That
a
hit.
Better.
Okay. Not my best damage all around. Here you go. D8 plus 4 radiant. So
that is
blast
6
of light in his
points
chops.
to the unidentified creature.
And as far as moves go, I'm gonna reposition. Oh, come on. Yeah, it is a little wonky tonight. There we go. I'm gonna reposition on the other side. I walked around. I didn't like vault.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Anything else?
No, that's enough. I'm gonna turn it over.
Hold on 1 second. It is not your turn, Norval. I pressed it one too many times.
Sure. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I pressed it once too.
These bats have been listening to Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah, I don't know why. In comes from the hallway in the southeast corner a swarm of bats called by the fleshy abominations that have been attacking you. And now it's your turn, Norval.
You had me at fleshy abominations. All right, Norv's gonna step up to like right here, so I can get that 15-foot cone, so I can burning hands on both of these individuals here.
Nice.
I'm gonna go into target mode. Click that one. And click that one. Okay. And then we're gonna go to burning hands. I think I could just drop the save, right? And because they're targeted.
So. Yep.
As long as you got them both targeted, yeah.
Yeah.
We got one. Oh, that's right. The one auto failed because he's still unconscious on the ground. So drop it damage for that one. That one's just gonna cook.
Yeah, if I just drop the damage, that should also apply, right?
That's fucking teamwork.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yes. The bats do not like your attacks.
That's the first time I've used that with this character. Go light fire, burning hands. I'm done. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh, you know what?
They all give up, they fly away, and then come back with their treasure.
What was that? They
So all give up, they fly away, and then come back with the treasure, right?
Oh,
Just
yes.
drop it off at their feet, and that would be handy.
Absolutely.
Individually wrapped and labeled.
Ouch.
Yikes.
Yay! Wait.
Oswell, as you're holding the creature in front of, or this beast, it reaches out and bites at you, digging in for a total of 12 points of damage as he rips flesh from your forearm.
Definitely not expected. Not by Oswald. You know, people will bite, but, you know, not like this.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I bet Terex heard stories, right, of creatures.
Another swarm of bats breaks through the tree limbs that you guys had used to comes through the roots. Another swarm of bats next to Rasan from where you guys entered the room being called by these creatures. The one next to you, Morgrimmon, is going to try to take another bite. Nope. DM's dice still suck. Don't roll dice, Kevin. Just do something. Oswell, it is your turn. Don't forget you have your bardic inspiration.
I did not, and thank you, Tarek. So at the start of my turn, I can just do a d4 damage to something I'm grappling. So I rolled that in the chat.
Okay.
and then you're going to punch it in the face?
Well, no, I want to try and get the cage closed.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
And then get the locks back on.
I read that play.
All
I
right.
read that play.
Yeah, that's what I thought the vicious mockery was. Jack in the box, get back in the box.
I'm gonna do.
Oh, we could have it be that.
All right.
I'm
Do
cool with
let me send you an opposed strength check to hold him in the box
Okay.
as you attempt to close it.
So I don't get to see these.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 1.
Yeah, you
okay.
do get to
That's
see.
why
You do get to see the DM's poker face, though.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
DM's
yeah.
poker face is great. The DM actually has forgotten about the mirror image that he cast, so had not been doing it as well as people attack this, even when you went out to grab him, Oswell.
Shit.
So I went to roll it once just to see if maybe he could break free and it would be his mirror image that you had, Oswell, and I rolled a freaking 5. I rolled a god dang 5. Then I'm like, let's do an opposed strength check. So I send you an opposed strength check. You rolled a 2, Oswell, but you get a +4. I rolled a 1. I get a +2. You still keep them in the box. So you slam the lid down and you get the hasps closed. It's going to take either help or more turns to get the locks in because he's still fighting against the top of the box.
He's like, Oswald's like, Rasan, get over here.
Oh yeah, because Rasad was just, I'm coming with 25 feet of movement. And I'll be there.
Rasan can get there. He's quick, you know.
Hey, look, I can
Still
get
about that
right.
character.
I can get
Mobility.
I can get right here.
Right.
I can get right there.
Uh-huh.
Not
Now what are
technically
you gonna
not
do?
close enough to do anything, right?
He's spitting his eye.
You gonna do anything else to anything else? Nothing else, Derek?
A vicious mockery on the swarm of bats.
You're
On
gonna
the
mock
swarm
the
of
bats
bats.
now.
Yep.
They succeeded.
They are unfazed by
They will not be mocked.
witticisms.
Yeah. Well, up
I
yours.
guess you could say they were.
They don't
unflappable.
understand. They were very flappable. Flappable bats. Flappable bats.
All right, that's it.
All right. Moving right along, diddy dum, footloose and fancy free. We've got another swarm of bats for thee. Moving right along, diddy dum. Back to the top of the round. It is Rasan's turn again.
I don't know what's going on, dude. Like my character, like I have the whole other part of the room is lit up, but like around me is all dark. I don't see no swarm of bats. I can't see this
Because you don't have dark vision, and the person who has light, Morgrimmon, is up around the corner.
Okay, all right.
I'm supposed to have a light spell on mine too. I cast light on my torch.
I didn't cast light.
Oh,
I
did
cast light.
You're in
Oh,
your
no,
celestial
no.
form.
Oh, my
You know
celestial
what?
form does
Let-
give
let-
off a little light. That's right.
Let me add the light effect. That is 100% my fault that the light effect is off because I applied the long rest to you guys to heal you. So that is my fault that it was off.
Okay.
That should light it up. You should be able to see that.
Yeah,
swarm
at
of
least
bats,
see a
so
little bit. I can see the bats. Yeah.
That's the outside edge of the light. Sorry about that.
Okay. No, that's okay. I thought
Uh,
my fantasy grounds was acting goofy.
My bad.
I'm gonna.
Oh, but just the DM.
Oh, actually, yeah, I can run all the way up and help with the
You
lock.
can't run through the corner though, man. It's just gonna.
It kind of went around, so.
Let's see here.
Yeah.
Whoops, go back. 20, 25, 40, 40, 40, you can go?
Yep. Yes, I can't.
Do you have the monk horse shit that lets you spend a key point to take
Yeah,
a dash
I
as
can.
a bonus?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do a spend a key point to dash up,
I'll
and
just
then
move you
use
up
my
there, then.
max my or do my action to get the locks on.
All right. I am going to send you a dexterity
The lock's
check.
on, Roxanne.
Locks on, rocks on. Locks on, locks off. Locks on, locks off. Oh, locks off. The first one, you go to put it on, and he seems to hit it at just the right time that the hasp pops out and covers up the actual loop for the lock.
Okay. And then that's pretty much it, I guess.
Let's see. Let's see if this guy comes to or not. Nope. He still doesn't come to. He's still unconscious. Morgrimmon, it is your turn, sir.
You hit him crazy hard with that firebolt.
I mean, I thought he looked particularly flammable.
The hot air like lifted it up into the ceiling. It created a current, an updraft, and slammed him against the wall and broke his little chicken skull.
Okay. Nasty. I'm gonna drop another free guiding bolt at the totally not a vampire.
Totally not a vampire.
Son of a. Mm-hmm. And I didn't do that.
I did it. Because my dice still suck. We're gonna try the safety yellow.
Okay. Then since that didn't really have the effect I wanted to, as a bonus action, I'm going to shoot my radiant bolt at him anyway. I need these to work a couple times in a row before I can like do something else. No, I don't want to shoot Rasan, thank you. That's what I'm talking about.
That
Okay.
hits. That hits.
There we go.
That's some moderate damage.
And that's all I have. All about moderation.
All right. Anything else, sir?
Harsh language.
Done.
The swarm to the south envelops poor Norv. Oh.
Pretend you're Batman.
Oh, they're in my hair. They're in my hair. Oh, they're in my hair.
What is going on? There we go. Let me fix that. You're not underwater. And they start biting at you, Norv. And of course they miss, because I can't roll anything higher than a 10.
That's because I'm frantically swatting my hands around.
It's got to be
Out
it.
of my head. Yeah.
It's got to be it. It's your turn, Norv.
All right, I'm going to drop this con save on it as I speak a word of radiance.
It fails. Yeah, that's the way it goes.
There you go. Have some moderate damage.
That's very radiant of you.
And yeah, I guess that will suffice for a turn for myself.
Okay. Oswald. He tried to open up the box, but once again he rolled a 1, and you rolled a 3. I mean, you're doing amazing as well.
But just amazing enough more than.
Yeah, just enough more amazing.
You're just that much more amazing.
Yep. All right. Next is the other swarm of bats. Let's do this. Yeah, that makes sense. That swarm of bats, after the bright flash of light and swatting from Norval, because Norval, as you were swatting around, you forgot that you had cast that light spell, so you were causing all these flashes of light. So the other one that was at the northern door flew away because you kind of blinded them, so they're like freaked out and leaving the noise that is being called. The other bat, though, that looks like it's made out of skin, flesh, leather, attacks Morgrimmon, however, and hits this time.
I disbelieve.
Dealing 6 points of damage and sending out another one of those Constitution saving throws.
Ooh. Yay!
Cool.
Yeah.
That's an eye-catching skin bat.
There's
though.
something about that skin bat. Yeah, there's something.
Yeah, something there.
He moisturizes. It's really exfoliating.
Yeah. It's unbelievable. All right, Oswald.
I think it's really just about getting those locks on and locking this thing back in. So I think if I have the clasps are down, I think I'm just gonna hold and give Rasan the help action.
Okay.
And then, etc.
Okay. Tarek, it is your turn.
I'm gonna move up
On up.
to
Moving on
here,
up.
and then I need you and you.
They don't want to.
You. It's
They don't.
okay. It's
No.
okay. It's
No.
okay.
Oh.
It'll all be over soon.
I think this is how this works.
You got the targets going.
Oh.
I cast Bane.
Oh, very good, little brother.
So
That worked so well that it made Sirenscape crash because I rolled a freaking 0. All right.
you get an effect. You get an effect.
Everybody
Cool.
except for the eye-catching one gets an effect.
Yep. And so
Alright.
I believe I've applied that to them.
Yes, you did. All right. Anything
And,
else?
I'm totally not stalling while I'm reading something. Why would I do such a thing?
I don't know.
Never
I don't know.
happens. Never happens.
And yes, that is all I would like to do. I am advancing the tracker of combat.
That one's. Nope, sorry, that is incorrect. Please ignore. Rasan, beginning of the 4th round, it is your turn, sir.
Hitting on the doing the locks, or trying to do the locks anyways. Do I do that at advantage? No.
Yes, I will. I should be able to send it to you at advantage. No, I can't. I lied. I think it's control. Hold down control when you click the roll button. It rolled 2 dice. And it dropped the 8 and gave us a 20. So, yeah, you get 2 of the locks. 2 of the 3 locks are on and snapped in place.
Okay,
It is still slamming against the lid.
Oh, I bet he's mad.
Let's do a Constitution saving throw. And, yep, still fucking unconscious. Morgrimmon, it is your turn. As you go to pull back to attack, even though you made your saving throw, when this creature attacked you, its autopods, the pieces that make up the ends and tips of its wings, have actually enveloped into your flesh, and it is now holding you. You are now grappled by the skin bat.
Hugs Hugs are the best.
Now, grappling the skin bat is something best done privately.
Well, the skin bat's grappling you, and you don't get a choice.
Yeah. Fuck this thing in particular. It's not cool, man.
Would you like to make a strength check to try to rip it off? Would you like to rip off your skin bat?
I'd like to go back in time and prepare Thunderwave, to be perfectly frank, okay?
Oh, just have to come back tomorrow.
But, is this one's hurt, though, right? I hit it before, or this one hasn't been hit yet?
This one has not been hit yet.
Worry your head back and forth.
This one has not been hit yet.
Alright, then I'm gonna blast him with a guiding bolt.
Okay.
From inside the house.
It's coming from inside the house. It hits.
Yeah, here, have 46 radiant damage. Bitch!
Oh.
Yeah. Strength check that!
Squish.
And
Again,
I'm gonna step
surprisingly
out of
juicy.
his remnants.
There is a lot of blood in these things.
A lot more than you'd think, yeah.
Yeah. You really wouldn't expect it to explode that much, but there it is.
Hey, yeah.
Here we are.
And I'll move to there,
Okay.
and then bonus action shoot the vampire in the box again.
Gonna
I'm
shoot
sorry,
him in
shoot
the
the
box.
totally not. Knock him out the box.
Maybe it's not a
Vampires.
vampire.
Well, I'm gonna keep hitting him with radiant damage.
There are other answers to that question. As
Not
you
with a
beat
19
the
on the die.
ever-living piss out of him.
Well,
I know,
you know,
he's a victim in all this, and we should totally exercise restraint.
That
But all the
shitty
summoned
little-
crap, yeah, it's heavy.
he could have been free. He'd have been a little bit more patient.
Right.
He'd have been
Yeah, once
free.
he took a chunk out of Oswald, his fate
Yeah.
was sealed.
Yeah.
If he'd have waited
That's
one
how it
round,
goes.
he would not be in that cage right now.
Yeah.
Oswald tried to warn him.
The DM's
Alright.
gonna pout now. Anything else, sir?
No, I'm going to mock you as a free action, though.
The ones over by Norv, they fly away. So now it's Norval's turn. That swarm dissipates and flies away.
Okay, and that other one's still unconscious on the floor.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. I'm going to move my full movement over to here,
Okay.
and can I tell like if this is undead or not? Is that something I can
Let's give you a
can tell
freebie.
with my skills?
Let's give you a freebie.
Can I skill it?
You are 100% positive that it is undead.
Okay. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna turn it.
All right.
Drop that
Absolutely.
wisdom save right on there. Did it do anything?
He's not going to make that save because you made a 5 roll on that free insight check to see whether or not it was undead. It is not undead, so it does not turn
okay.
it.
Oh, okay. I swore that thing was undead, but it didn't work. I don't know. Maybe Aura's not listening. Man. I don't know.
It looked like it was undead.
Ah.
It's acting undead, but it is not undead.
It's only mostly undead. All right.
Does that mean we can talk to him now?
Not yet. Oh, we got one more lock we got to put in place.
I don't know what he's gonna do. I think he's gonna try. I think he's gonna try to claw at
Do the best he can.
at Oswald's legs. I'm gonna do it at and at Rassan's legs. I'm doing it at a
Disadvantage.
because he's behind the bars, but he hit Rassan.
Yay.
It doesn't seem like it's in much of a talking mood at the current moment.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Oswald, it is your turn, sir.
Can I throw that? So I want to, because this opens top, right? Swings
Correct.
open. I'm gonna Oswald's gonna get onto the box and just put both feet down and reach below his legs and secure his hands on either corner to make sure that shit's not going nowhere. And then basically use that gesture also as a help action for Rasan. I don't know if that's okay, but that's what I would like to do. Otherwise,
we're going to give you a really minuscule dexterity check as the box bucks and jumps as he's ineffectually trying to flip it off. But hey, this isn't the first time that you went and sat on the old bowl at the bar and you went right through it, no problem. You've done this shit before, no problem. Anything else, Oswald, sir?
I advanced the combat tracker.
Tarek Silver Eyes. Silver Eyes.
Every now and then I'm so glad Tarek's a bard and I don't have to inspire folks.
Silver Eyes.
Every now and then.
And I need you. I
was just
kept moving right along.
Just letting you guys do it.
Whilst you contemplate your actions.
Well,
Good bard.
I wish I was too busy distracted watching you do it, so now I have to stall again.
Oh, well, we can keep riffing. I mean,
no, I got this. Yeah. I'm going.
I didn't participate out of respect for the tempo of the game.
I'm going to go up and I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna hit this skin bat.
You gonna go smack the old skin bat?
After I debeaked the prairie squid.
Miss.
That's a swing and a miss at the old skin bag. Bat.
Yeah, you're usually pretty good at that, Tarek.
Beginning of the next round. Rasan. Last dexterity check. You can hold control when you click on it because you got a friend sitting on the box. You lock the third lock in place. This
Then I'm going to back away from the box.
humanoid creature person thing is still trying to rattle and smash around as much as he can.
Yeah, I'm going to disengage so he doesn't get an attack of opportunity on me and back up some. Okay. And Oswald, motioning for Oswald to jump off. Got all the locks on.
Oh, of course. He's got a -2. I forgot about that. But even though he had a -2, he actually succeeded. He's not unconscious anymore.
Rise of the skin bat.
He still missed you, Tarek, but he jumps up off the ground and attempts to bite you.
Skin bat spanks you.
It is your turn, Mogren.
All right. How's Rasan looking? Is he taking a bunch of damage? How's he doing?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I got 16 left. So
How about Oswell?
They are both above half.
Oswald's fine.
They're both above
All right.
half.
I really want to hit this thing with the big dog. So I'm going to use my last freebie. My last freebie guiding bolt. Shabam. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I finally hit. Right? Yeah, okay.
Yes, you hit.
Oh, nice.
Explodes in blood. Ah! Just covered in
and I float around.
I'm glad I got those locks on.
Well, if you looked at the map, there was actually a what's it called? A grate on the top too. So some of it did still come out of the top.
And then I whip around, floating, just spinning on one foot, and blast the skin bat all to hell.
Of course you do.
And the whole party just gets inspiration.
And then I land. Trying not to look too pleased with myself.
That was impressive, man.
Yeah. Damn.
All right.
How does a druid build the best battle mage in 5e? I'm just saying.
There does not seem to be any more action. I am going to apply a short rest, and if you guys would like to spend anything, feel free to. And I will
spent one hit
describe.
point or one hit die.
I will describe what you guys find around the room. You find a small scroll on that northern table. You are not sure of exactly. Yeah, definitely underestimated. That's for sure. Unichronic. A scroll that you need to identify. I believe. I don't think anybody immediately identifies it. I'm going to drop everything into Yale party sheet. Oop. There's a scroll, a small bottle with a red viscous fluid like a potion bottle, and there are also all of these writings. What? Oh, all of these different writings and runes. You guys collect up some of the writings and some of the pieces that are actual leather that are on the wall. Some of them you guys leave behind because when you look at them and you look at the bats on the ground, you're not sure exactly what type of animal that leather came from. So you guys kind of just leave it be a little bit. You guys collect all that stuff up, that red potion. There is also 25 platinum pieces that are found on the main table, as well as a sack with 175 silver pieces and a small crucible at this desk where it looks like the silver has been being melted down.
Is the cage made of silver?
The cage is not made of silver. Looking over what chunks were on this creature, or what chunks of this creature are left, you can see that there are multiple healed wounds in pairs of 4 on its neck, on its wrists, on its inner thighs.
Oh, so something was feeding on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Excellent. Wonderful.
Yeah. Right. There's a vampire living under the city too.
Oh, good. And now the vampire knows knows about us, and we have no idea about it. Wonderful.
I'm sure there's more than one vampire. This is probably just its.
You're not helping.
If you see one, there's probably dozens. You know how it is. They get in the walls.
There is further to the southeast, there is a small 5-foot wide hallway that continues off. You can hear the sound of running water from there.
I don't know about you guys, but I'd love the hell to get out of the damn sewers.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to give a freebie roll here.
you're just the smidgiest curious.
Not really.
Wow.
Rasan and Oswald, I just sent you guys some rolls. Oswald, you're pretty sure that whatever it was that had come through the sewers that you saw sneak into the other vines along the sewer exit before the wereshark came out, that pipe connects up to this pipe here and could possibly give you some idea of to who or what that was.
Cool. Is that where Rasan is now? That pipe?
Yes, that pipe.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I think so. Oh wait, what's in the coffin?
The coffin currently contains nothing, but has extremely fine silk inside of it. I am going to.
Oh, that was the thing that had silk in it. Okay.
a freebie of this. A freebie perception check to everybody.
I'm perceiving.
Actually, it makes sense. So, Oswald, as you're looking at it, you do notice that there is, in the silk, in one spot, you see the triple W of the Williams clothier.
Huh.
It looks like this fabric was probably purchased through them at some point.
Oswald's like, hey, wait, do you see that? And he
weave
points it out.
silks. And Morgrim, you make it out as well.
Yes, the finest silks for the finest dead folk. I don't like vampires. I'd like to kill more of them if we see any. I want you to understand that.
Oswald goes and pulls the candle off the wall and then drops it into the coffin.
It goes up in flames quite easily.
Puts slides the lid on it before the fire gets too far out of control. Just because, I mean, it's like, I don't want to set the sewer on fire.
I don't want to set the sewer on fire.
Just let it smolder and like collapse on itself.
Are you guys going to continue down the pipe to the southeast there?
What's with this?
Hell yeah.
Is this just a like a prop alchemy table kind of thing, or is there actually like this symbology and stuff on it?
That was the crucible that he was using to make whatever it was with the silver.
Gotcha. Okay.
And then what's this thing?
What thing?
That I'm in front of? It's like, it looks like a weird purple Iron Maiden or something.
Oh yeah. I'm
sorry.
That that's actually the crucible. This is the table where the coins and some of the paper and writings were found. This right here was what looks like a alchemical potions table. That's where the bottle of red viscous fluid was found. And this down here in the southwest is the book wheel, which is usually used in research.
So you can have multiple books open all at once.
Correct. And you can just flip it from book to book like a paddle wheel on a old river gambling boat.
Primitive browser tabs.
Right.
Man, this is the kind of room where if I was playing a different character, I'd be asking many different questions. But we don't have that kind of character in the party.
No.
Who else is chomping at the bit, thinking, "Man, if I could just play a wizard for this room."
Only you had a difference.
Right.
So I have to play a smart character.
Yeah, Rasan would be kind of like being stealthy and peeking around the corner.
We're gonna have a party wipe. We're all gonna make wizards.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move the party closer because we're gonna story the next little bit.
Okay.
You peek around the corner and you don't see anything of concern. Let me see if I can't select all of
Picturing that side shot of the corner where everybody's head's peeking out sideways.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah, basically Rasan just wants to get out of here. Like, he wants to get out of the sewer. Like, we haven't.
Yeah, Norm's with you, man. He's done with the sewer.
Fuck this shit. I don't have any kind of fun in the sewers.
Peeking around the corner, you see down at the end another set of the same cages that you guys saw underneath the gilded gear. However, you do find as you're walking up and looking at them, and you can see further down the hall to the north, down an even tighter corridor, there is yet more of these cages. You see a lump that looks almost like a slime laying on the ground, and you guys like back up for a second after the last slime that you guys ran into, and it doesn't move. The light actually seems to whoops, let me get everybody, including the players at home, to the same screen here. There we are. A pile. You poke at it, nothing moves, and you guys start to investigate it. look at it and realize that it's actually a humanoid form that seems to be covered in some soft, dried, almost gelatin-like material. There are some type of bone structure to it that is made from a darker metal that is somewhat obfuscated by whatever it is filled with. And you can make out where veins should be a silverish metal running through the clear, slightly opaque, gelatin-like substance behind this thicker layer. It is extremely heavy, and it is a medium humanoid-sized thing.
Huh.
Is it alive?
No.
It's some sort of weird construct.
But this is the first one of these kinds of cages that we've seen something in.
Correct.
It's a big cage. It's a big one.
Correct. Well, this is more like the size of the cages that you guys saw underneath the Gilded Gear. When Tarek played his solo show and you guys got attacked and chased the people with the capes. And speaking of capes, this creature is wearing one of those capes in its limp form.
One of the capes from the job board.
Mm-hmm.
The Viper capes, yeah.
One of the Viper
capes.
capes.
Yeah.
Viper cloak.
I take it.
Looking at
pick
it
it up.
closely.
Yeah, I'll go try to grab it.
You pull it off with no problem.
I give him
whatever this is lifeless on the ground.
I was going to give him guidance.
The cape, you turn it over in your hand and you see the common Williams clothier tag inside of it.
So
much like the ones that they said that they made for the interpreter at some point or another. This what?
This figure in the is the clothing itself intact? Like, is there any way to identify who this was?
There's no clothing. There's only the cape and this gelatinous, this gelatinous
goo.
Husk.
Yeah, I'm picturing like a metal, I'm picturing like a see-through Terminator, right? It's a metal skeleton with
but filled with like sparkle goo, kind of like because it's got veins made of silvery metal that the light shimmers on when you're moving and looking around. It's clear, but not completely clear, just slightly opaque, like somebody set the alpha layer at like 150.
I bet this is our Corrupt Trolls R&D wing.
Things made out of ballistics gel.
Yeah.
How does it fly with just one wing?
In circles.
All right. So the next question is, are you guys going to try to take this whole thing and trudge your way back out of the sewers with it? Are you just going to leave it?
No. Does it?
It's highly unusual.
Yeah.
I can, if it's a, do you need to be conscious in order to have invisibility cast on you?
Oh wait, I have cyber eyes. I can record this. No, I don't. I don't know how to transfer that information.
We're not even running that yet.
All right.
All right, so you guys just leave the corpse here?
No,
We haven't made a decision yet.
I
probably
can cast,
sitting here discussing it. Actually,
I can cast invisibility on it. I think
invisibility says creature, correct?
I'm double checking.
This is not a creature.
Why do you want to cast invisibility on it? It's not going to make it lighter.
Well, let's before you go much further. Let's roll the story forward. You cast invisibility or no?
It has to be a creature. You're correct. It has to be a creature.
You guys are going to make it to a long rest, so we'll say that you cast it, and that's how you discover that it's not a creature.
Okay. My thought there was coming out of the sewer with a goo metal meat baby is a bad idea.
Can we wrap it in something?
Is a bad idea.
I'll carry it out. I'll carry it out, but
yeah, I mean, there's cloaks. I mean, you could find something. There's probably some.
Right.
Yeah. Between the cloak that you guys were given for the job that you have and the cloak that it was wearing, it's easy for you guys to wrap it up.
Oh, yeah.
You guys are able to sneak back, and for tonight, everybody, because it's now nighttime when you guys attempted to start doing this job, for tonight, we are going to say that you guys head off to the Waters building. Norval has his penthouse on the top that has a spare room for 2 people, which will say Oswald and Rassan, you 2 go with a crash there. Morgrim and Tarek, you guys have your own apartments there, so you guys head off to your own apartments, and everybody is going to get a long rest, and when we come back from this break, everybody will be 4th level. So we'll see y'all in about 10 minutes. Thanks for sticking around, and we'll see you in a couple.
Real quick.
I don't care.
I don't remember.
Whatever, we got a long rest anyway, so that shouldn't.
Yeah. I got to apply the long rests to everybody.
Yeah.
We still have a couple moments here. Or Norv. Why did Norv get a 1940s picture?
Because I don't have that token anymore, so I just dragged that one on there because it had no token. There we go.
Yeah, I had to replace my token too. Like I had to go in and pick one. Oh, the one I had was fine, but all right.
I don't know where the fuck Oswald went. Weirdness. The Oswald one disappeared. Who is not on the board? LMN. No, Norv is not on the board. Norv is now on the board. Just wait for Mr. Swanger to come back, and we'll get ready.
How much time do I got?
0 minutes.
Okay.
But it's fine. I can hold off a minute. Wash your hands. Don't get anything caught in the zipper.
Zipper.
Beans.
Who's wearing pants?
Right?
So I had somebody yesterday tell me for the first time in my life, we're going to be drug testing you, and we're going to be looking for everything except THC. I said, well, that's really cool. A little too quickly, but...
Yeah.
But since the office was down in Shively, I figured they need me. Getting lively down in Shively. That's meth country.
Ooh. Nice.
Up here. Meth country.
You're bad still?
Yeah, I forgot where it was, but their slogan for taking care of the meth problem: meth, we're on it. No shit, that's true. Heck, who was the genius that thought of that shit?
Yeah, it's
What was that song from Heathers? Was it like Teenage Suicide? Don't do it.
yeah.
After school special.
The Truth About Alex. Oh wait, it's a different after school special.
When we come back, we're going to see what you guys want to do during the day in Grom Runner, if there's anybody who people want to go see, and then we'll reconvene at Blinders and go from there. Okay?
Yeah, I gotta go buy some stuff. I gotta go buy a healer's kit.
Gotta tell somebody about the Goo Metal Meat Baby.
Yeah.
Metal Meat Baby.
The,
Did you take your healer feat?
yeah.
Oh,
I think
awesome.
I think it's an Arcana Troll T series, early T series. Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Maybe we should get a dog.
Oops.
What's wrong with Wolfie?
And
The
we're
potential
back.
dead.
We are back, actually. Hello, everybody. How are you all doing? We are back, and the party has gotten a long rest. The party is fourth level now. 4th level metal. Some got feats, some got abilities, but they all got better with a long rest. That's a little
I got
bit of
wiser.
experience points.
See, now you gave us the long rest, and yet I still am missing a hit point.
So am
Everybody
I.
still weak.
It's 'cause
What
I
is
don't
going
like
on
you.
here?
Oh yeah, me too.
That's fair.
Yeah, there's like one on there for some reason.
We was all
Oh wait, that was our probably because it was maybe it was on our 4th level characters for some reason.
Yeah, I
On
may
that
have.
sheet.
I may have.
Yeah, the
I may
rest
have
was-
applied it to the 3rd level before we switched them to the 4th, and I made copy of already damaged characters, so that's kind of on me.
I'd like to point out how awesome my fellow players are, because I notice folks remembered to grab their inspiration from their 3rd level characters.
Yeah, I did not.
We'll give you
Do
yours.
it
Now, this was
There
your
we go.
cover.
There we go.
Oh.
I added it for you, Norf.
Thanks.
I wouldn't want you to feel left out or anything.
Spoiler: I looked at the stream.
Mm. Mm. So, you guys got...
What the?
I don't know what that was.
Wasn't from my house.
That actually made me jump. Like that was.
Rasan.
Right
because
here.
I pressed key. I don't know.
Yeah,
if it
yeah,
triggered something.
yeah. Rasan clicked on his key and triggered a key point. Yeah. So.
Turn my volume down
Wilhelm
just
scream.
a tick.
I don't know. That was my war cry.
Love it.
Show me your war face.
I don't think it really matters, but I have 3 dots on my monk key, but I would be actually up to 4 now. But
I didn't ask where you keep them.
I can keep track of that anyway, so no big deal. Can be fixed later.
Okay.
Enough of your monkey business.
So, you guys have a bunch of new information, things of that nature, and a city to explore this morning. Who is doing what? We'll start with, let's go, start with you, Norv. What did you want to look for first?
I've been for some time I've been thinking about going and picking up a healer's kit. So I want to go and do some shopping. Go get a healer's kit.
Decent healer's kit will run you 5 gold pieces. You want to add it to your character sheet?
Is it a 5-way split?
No, I'll just pay for it. We'll get on that.
Well, I was gonna say, can you get me one?
I
you want
dropped.
to?
I split the loot. I shuffle it down from the party sheet to all the players, so all the players got their 9 platinum pieces and 35 silver pieces.
Okay, I'll just subtract
added
5
to
from
their character
mine.
sheet.
Oh, it doesn't show on mine.
I just did it like 5 seconds ago. Unless did I screw that up too? I very well may have.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
have the original
okay.
15 gold pieces I
Yeah.
had.
It went to our 3rd level party.
Yeah, it
because they
did.
were still on the-
Yeah, they're still on the party tracker. Man, I
Yeah.
did some things right and other things I just screwed up. Let me
But
fix
all of
that.
them for the first time, and that's growth. I wasn't
Alright,
trying to be
let's-
condescending.
1, 2, come on, party, get on there. We're fixing it. We're fixing it. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. And
Stay on target.
Inventory. That was 9 times 5, 45 platinum pieces and 175 silver pieces. And now we're going to add it to everybody's character sheet.
There we go.
And now it's on the right character sheet. Yay!
Yay!
Thank you for doing the heavy lifting for... Oh, yeah, whatever. All
I
right,
added a healer's kit to myself and subtracted 5 gold, because if he said he was going to go buy one, I was going to pay, like, we should have 2 in the party.
Yeah.
All right,
You
anything
have
else?
the healer feat. I have the healer feat.
No, but I've got medicine skill.
I can actually heal with mine.
Well, that's great. And if I drop dead,
Naughty dog. You
use
can-
mine to heal me if you would.
You got it, buddy.
I just wanted to have double the supplies in the party because they're a good investment.
Yeah.
Just to let you know, that new healer's kit I bought, I keep it right in this pocket, right here, just in
Right
case you
here,
ever need it.
It's on my inner thigh, right next to my femoral artery.
Rasan, is there anything that you wanted to do with the daylight hours?
Well, we got that body thing or the construct or whatever it is. I don't know where we're gonna take that. I mean, if we're just gonna let it chill wherever at Norv's place, I would just go shopping with Norv. I just walk around with him. I don't really want anything. Like
You could set it up and use it like a slam man, do some like practicing. Yeah.
kung fu dummy.
I've got to go check on my mushrooms.
Yeah, so I would tag along with Norv and
Morgrim,
hopefully we can get some breakfast.
You go
you
check on my mushrooms and grapple the skin bat for a little bit.
Morgrim, you go and check in on your mushrooms, and they seem to be doing very well.
They're growing so fast in this humidity.
Yep, the light, the luminescence from them is almost visible, even though it is morning and dusk. It is almost visible against Aura's light. Oswald, anything you wanted to do today? with the daylight hours.
Absolutely. It's we have a cause for celebration because we have enough money for Tabitha's schooling.
Yes.
So
Tabitha,
that's
are you serious,
That's
Oswald?
the right length.
Are you serious?
You
I get to go?
it's like, it's like opening to a Disney movie. It's like, Charlie, you got the golden ticket kind of stuff, Casper runs in. I got it. I got the money. Let's go.
I can go sign up
Get
for the
your
test. And she's off running to sign up for the tests at the Emung Estates, hoping to get in and accepted completely after her test. Tarek, what would you like to do with your day?
When do we have to return the one cloak for the job that we tried to do last night?
It's supposed to be turned in today at some point.
And the cap of water breathing.
And the cap of water breathing.
BINGO.
You want to use it for a heist? Some shenanigans?
No, I'm just, I want to make sure that we don't get more attention on ourselves with this job by also returning it late.
Well, you should consider it a bonus. I mean, if anybody else wore this, they weren't coming back at all.
That is true.
But I don't think Tarek would go there by himself, because that's how you get beat up, is by going places and mouthing off by yourself.
Okay.
You need people stand behind you for when you're mouthing off. So
right.
I think I'm just gonna.
So we're gonna say Tarek. We're gonna say that Tarek, Norval, and Rasan run down to go and turn in the quest, more or less, the contract to Tenyans, while Oswald's off getting Tabitha registered for school, or for her entrance exams, and Morgrimmin is off looking at his mushrooms and playing with his skin bat. I didn't say it. It came from one of your fellow players. I'm just repeating it.
This is my special alone time.
You guys arrive at Tenyans, and there don't seem to be any fights going on. Yet it's still a little bit early in the day. However, the contracts window is open, and you can see Tenyan sitting behind it. There is a handful of people at the bar drinking, and a couple of what looks to be maybe 18, 19-year-olds looking and pointing at the board, trying to decide which one of the low-level contracts they want to take. The three of you, or is it just Tarek? Do you approach? The three of you approach all together?
I wanted to just confirm that it's only the cloak and the water breathing cap that were given to them, right? Or what?
Correct.
Was there also like
you do have a stick of implosium that you guys never actually set, but if you're trying to play off that you completed the job,
we never got it back anyway.
You wouldn't have gotten it back.
Remember?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah, we tossed it at the were shark or whatever.
That's all that you got in that kit.
And then was there like a token or a receipt or something, like how, like, was there like take a number and then we have?
You have the actual contract that you pulled from the board.
Okay.
So you take the contract.
I can't believe you forgot you had that thing.
And then you said we're all complete.
Now.
It's shuffled in all of those pictures that he's got. He pays character sketch artists to make for his skin bat time. All right, so who's turning in the contract, or is it just the three of you?
I got your back, Tarek. But
okay.
You're the talker, not me.
All right.
You're the bard.
And as you approach, Tenyan's eyes fall, look down towards you. Can I help you?
Just returning the goods, Chief. And then he throws the the cap and the cape.
It sounds like the job was a success.
Yep.
Here. And he turns
Perfect.
and sets down 25 more gold pieces in front of you.
Oh, cool.
If you and your friends wish to try the contract board again, you may try something maybe a little bit more difficult next time.
Right. This was simple. You're right.
Time for Mind Flayer Calamari.
He looks over towards Rasan. Have you ever thought about fighting?
Every day.
Yeah, every minute of every day.
Maybe one day we could get you down in the arena. I'm sure I could make it worth your while.
That may be a possibility.
Well, thank you.
Well, this 25 gold piece is already burning a hole in my pocket. We gotta go.
And he already starts to fade back in the booth a little bit and sits back down at his seat with his arms crossed.
Now going
just
up on
watching
stage
out over across
Sparkle.
the bar. No, not Italians. That's blinders, and that's only on special holidays.
Sorry, I just got this DJ vibe off of him for a strip club.
Why does every place end up being a strip club? Anyways,
because it's awesome. It's fantasy.
Oswell, you show up, and there is a secretary to run the desk at the Emong Estates. Very nice to meet you. Are you here to sign Tabitha?
Tabitha? And, Oswald steps to the side and lets her walk forward and,
Tabitha walks up and sets the gold down with like an exclamation point in her heels when the platinum pieces make the clinking noise on the table. When is my test going to be? 5 days is the next entrance exam. We ask that you wear something comfortable. And it says right here on your paperwork. Oswell, is it? You are the next of kin?
Yes.
Fantastic. We ask that they be dropped off at sunup and picked up right at sundown.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, good luck. And you guys head off, and Tabitha is skipping as she goes, stopping and smelling every flower hanging off the tree along the way. Morgan, you're finishing up taking care of the mushrooms and making sure that everything is set and that the humidity is set for the night, knowing that you have to meet your friends back at Blinders just this evening. And in walks Fernleaf. Whoa, dude. Where have you been all night, man? I had to come in here and do the psst, psst, psst thing to make sure that the air didn't get all dry.
Yes, they're coming along nicely. Good work. You've quite a horticulturist vibe. I was in a low place last night.
Well, dude, I didn't build this greenhouse not knowing how to grow stuff.
There are many psychoactive properties, but I think its mystical properties will be more fascinating.
Well, are you going to Tarek's show tonight, man?
Of course.
Fantastic. We should probably get going. I bet you Norv's hanging out at home.
We should
Go
get
grab
some
him
meat
on the
pies
way.
on the way. And meat pies. I haven't eaten today.
Awesome. So the two of you head off, and you stop and pick up, he picks up a whole plethora of meat pies for whoever may possibly be at Norv's. And since he's got the munchies, he's kind of eating them as you guys go through the roads heading off to the Waters building.
I tell him,
I'd like to ask for a raise.
Me too. How about this? Once those mushrooms have been fully plucked and I get the payday on those, then I will definitely give you a raise.
I'm just saying the pace
I want
of the
those
store.
to survive.
Oh, they will. Surely. I'm giving it so much attention in the narrative.
You know,
How could it not?
You know that we can't charge that much, man. We gotta let people be able to, like, get our healing potions.
You mean get? Like, they dig them.
How else is the common man gonna get healthcare around here if we charge exorbitant fees?
Well, then we should put them everywhere. Maybe if we could get them to propagate like mushrooms. You know, I'm just saying that manning the shop can't really compete with the thrill.
Dude, did you sleep well last night?
Vaporizing.
You seem slightly grumpy.
I vaporized the undead. And
Vaporized the undead? What the hell
gave
did
the
you
old
guys
skin
do
bat
last
quite
night?
a workover. Well, there was a vampire locked in a cage. There was a coffin nearby.
What?
Underground.
Underground. Are you serious, dude?
Always.
Who was with you?
I'd rather not say, but you know the sort.
All right, I'll ask Norv myself. And you guys head up the stairs into the Waters building. Oswald, you arrive for the opening of Blinders for the evening, and Strimsamabob.
She's got this like just grin on his face.
Strimps is there to meet you at the door. There's a group of people already sitting and eating lunch. Well, it's nice to see you, Oswald. I'm sure glad that you finally decided to show up.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Was I late?
Well, I thought you were going to come back last night. I didn't realize you were taking the whole evening off. When I said go and make sure that everything's all set, I mean, it's no big deal. It's no big deal. You look like you're in a good mood, though.
Oh, yeah.
Everything work out all right.
Oh, yeah. I earned enough money to register Tabitha for her exam.
Oh, bless her
she's
heart.
Taking her entrance exam in 5 days. Get some books for her to study, I guess.
Yeah, well, you know, expanding the mind expands one horizon. I'm sure that kid'll just be fine.
Oh, she's sharp as a whip. Or sharp as a tack, I meant. Oswald, not so much.
He's the brightest tool in the shed.
We need a couple.
She's the brightest ore in the water.
Well. I'm not quite sure exactly what you're saying, Oswald, but if you could go downstairs and get 2 of those smaller casks of Iron Vine whiskey, I'm sure everybody will have a great time tonight when Fairy Fire lights up that stage right there.
Oswald's already turned away from him and said, "Hey, Sandy, what's up?" And then, heads downstairs and does the thing, saying, "Hey, hey."
And back at the Waters building, there's a knock at the door. Norval, Rassan, Tarek, the 3 of you are hanging out at your house, trying to figure out, or getting ready so that Tarek could get ready for the show. He came up to hang out with you guys after you went to Tenyon's, and you open up the door, and there stands Fernleaf and Morgrim, and Norv, dude,
Hey,
I
Fern,
totally heard about last night's adventure. Undead?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. Like, it had big old teeth. I don't think it was really. I don't know. It was.
Morg said he vaporized them.
Yeah.
There was a were-shark too.
A what?
Yeah, it was crazy,
Like,
man.
Tarek just like slumps. He just like slumps.
You guys go on some crazy adventures, man.
This
Yeah, it
town's
was a
full of
trip, eh?
evil.
At
Those
least the
pies,
sewers
dude,
are, anyways, man. I don't
Nerve grabs
Yeah,
some
I wouldn't-
pie and starts eating.
wouldn't suggest going down into the sewers. Tell you that.
I brought meat pies for everybody if you guys are hungry.
Oh yeah, Rasan would be right there as soon as he smelled the food.
Awesome. Dude, Tarek, I can't wait for you guys to play tonight. Are you guys gonna play Freebird?
I sit up.
Or Free
and I
Phoenix?
say-
Free Phoenix. I'm sorry. I always forgot which bird you guys named it after.
Do you think they'd let us leave the stage if we didn't?
Well, you know what? I got a gold piece for every 30 seconds that you guys keep going during the solo.
Make sure Godric knows.
That's usually when I go to take a piss.
Make sure Godric knows.
That's a good idea, Morg. Grimmin, sorry, dude. Didn't mean to upset you. I know
It's
I got you a
okay.
little
After
tweak
my
the
brush
last
with
time.
the undead, I know where I stand.
You're all high on your own supply.
He's so riding the high from those critical hits, man.
Dude, I vaporized, spun around like Swan Lake, and took out another one.
Like, well, so then in that case, Tarek would be like, "Dude, the one guy was in a cage, man."
In a cage?
Yes, that's why I finally
What?
hit.
Dude, you guys put somebody in a cage and shot him?
Well, he was trying to get out.
Oh, no. That's exactly what I would do if you put me in a box.
He attacked us. He attacked us. So.
He bit Oswald. It
He
was.
bit Oswald?
Look,
Dude, where's Oswald? Did he turn yet?
No,
Was it the were-shark?
He is delicious.
Oh, shit. Dude, when's the full moon, Morgrim?
We shouldn't have told.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Are you guys kidding me right now?
Look. You cannot, Fern. You cannot
Undead were-sharks and Oswald got bit.
I lean over to Tarek and whisper in his ear,
Just tell him it's a concept concert.
You guys need to finish eating. We gotta get to Blinders. Well, what was that, North? your Circle Club, North, if you're talking to us.
I was just saying zombie were-sharks.
Whoa. Do. Zombie were-sharks. Do.
That sounds like a sci-fi movie.
And off, the rest of the people at Waters Towers head off to Blinders and show up. Oswald's there. He's already got tables set up for you guys. The standard one that Fernleaf sits at almost every single night. And looking over the crowd, it's nobody unusual today. Nobody really seems to stick out.
It's the regular faces.
It's all the regular faces.
All right.
It's getting close to showtime, and at this point, Godric still isn't here. Tarek.
Yeah.
Have you seen Godric at all?
No, he's usually just here, isn't he?
The sign says Fairy Fire, and people pay to see Fairy Fire.
I understand that. How much time do we got before?
You got like 10 minutes. You know what? I don't want you to get all sweaty and clammy because we know how that works when you're on stage like that. I'll just send off Bethany. She'll go check at his apartment. I bet you he just fell asleep.
Perfect.
You need to go tune up.
And I shall. Bethany is gonna go look?
Yes.
How quick is Bethany? How fast does she move?
How fast is Bethany?
It's faster than 25.
what is her movement rate? Is she a
Faster
moving
than 25.
target?
So Bethany runs off.
Like, dude, Tarek, man, like I know all your songs, dude. I've been watching you guys for years, man. I can play the bass.
Whoops.
Stuff, man.
I think
know all
I-
your songs.
Wrong sound.
I think I would pick Roxanne to be in the band before you, North.
Wow, that hurts, man. That hurts me. Really hurts me.
I got a
Tarek.
pan flute.
I mean,
I've got a skin bat.
no, that's no. What I mean by that,
You
Norv,
have
is
heard
that you never.
Oswald practicing the drums.
What I mean by that, Norv, is that I've never seen you take interest musically before. That's.
What do you mean, man? I'm not at every single one of your shows.
Yeah, and I point to
Yeah.
the old bag lady that's at the end of the bar, and so is Hagrid, and she doesn't ask to come up here either.
She might be really good, dude. You
Hey,
ever give
man.
her a shot, man?
You totally can't be like that to a paying customer, Tarek.
Seriously,
She's
man.
your
Customer
paying
service,
customer.
dude.
I just work here.
Well,
Who do you think pays your gold?
Oh, okay, all right.
I'm just the
gonna go-
filter. I'm just like the attraction.
You're right.
Or you're the attraction within my bauble.
You're right. I need to tune up. I'm stressed out because
Hey, Fern, you want to go hang out in the back alley for a minute? And Strimps and Fernleaf go head off into the back alley together.
Me. No, I'm just
can't hear you, Morgan.
They're gonna come back giggly and order all sorts of apps.
Laughing like Elmer Fudd.
So 5-10 minutes passes. Tarek, you're up on stage, getting everything all set up on the stage, and in runs Bethany, sweat, hair matted to her face. He wasn't home. He didn't answer the door. I knocked and I knocked and I knocked. I even tried to open it and it was locked.
I cast locate person.
So what was it that was missing?
He's my bassist.
The bassist.
And and an original member of
Fairy
the
Fire.
Fairy Fire.
Yeah, there's only 2 left. The third one died. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot.
Dwarf on drums. He's somewhere around. I know I got a Hero Forge token made for him.
Yeah.
Actually, if you do a search for Heathen Cantina on Hero Forge, you can find all of the Arc minis available for you.
For your game at home.
Yeah. Everybody needs a Tarek, Norv, Rasa, Morgrim, and Oswald on their table.
Set them up in action panoramas like you used to do with your G.I. Joes or Transformers.
You can recreate the adventure at home. Chart your own course in the stars.
See?
Merchandising, where the real money is made.
New from Kenner Toys.
So, Tarek, a show. You got a show planned, right? I mean, you can at least fill in with something. Definitely no skin bats included. They won't let me add them on Hero Forge.
Uni's about to kill me. That popped up at just the wrong time.
Actually, we could probably, if we added a second miniature, we could probably make something an appendage. But that's another story. Anyways, Tarek, show, right? I mean, dude. Listen to all those people.
He's got this, man. He's got this. He's a pro. He's got this.
I could use Druidcraft, but then you can only cover Fleetwood Mac.
Hey.
Oh, he's wearing the right outfit currently.
Right.
He is in his Bongos gypsy outfit.
Mm-hmm.
He changed this morning. He's got bongos and a big white tap hat on.
Mm-hmm. Which was which absolutely was a Mick Fleetwood inspired look.
I'd heard the rumors.
The show must go on.
Yeah, all right. Well, I don't like it.
We're all gonna make performance checks.
I'll step in. I got charisma.
Who's going on stage with Tarek?
That looks like me.
The
thing is
I would have went.
Morgriman's a little drunk because
now
every
I'm
time he's
heartbroken.
used that,
I broke my man's heart.
No, it's fine. It's fine. You just play your show. It's fine.
So
he's going to misread the plays, so he's going to go up there. What instrument am I playing? Bass, drums?
Bass is what he usually plays.
No, thank you. No.
Do it anyway. Just grab it. Start playing.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm tuning. What?
Nope. No, thank you. I mean, you got the look. I'll give you that.
I am rather bassist-like.
Right, I bet you look like a bassist. Is that for my performance?
That was for your performance.
Fucking
Tonight's show is going completely down the tubes. The people are not listening. Some have left the bar. And you're so preoccupied with where Godric is and keeping Morgriman's bass unplugged that
I hurt all my friends.
Yeah.
Vicious to me. I'm just thrashing around, and this one's called skin bats.
And Norv's sitting at the front table with Fernleaf, just with disappointed puppy eyes.
Yeah.
And about 3/4 of the way through the set, you notice that there are 5 city guard, not Arcana Troll guards, just 5 normal city guards. 5, 1 human, 3 gnomes, and a dwarf. We'll say.
And I noticed
It's the pigs.
Right, and I only noticed them because they're the only patrons left in the bar.
And they're all staring directly at you, Tarek.
Mm.
Well, we're performing, so
right. Well, I'd like to take a break in tonight's performance. How is everybody doing? That good? Okay.
I'm ready for my close up.
And invite our boys in blue. Hey, come on up here. Wave at everybody.
So Tarek, you go to leave the stage, and the 5 city guard, or I'm sorry, 1 of the gnomish city guard walk up to you. Mr. Silver Eyes.
Yes.
We would like to speak with you for a few moments, if that's possible.
Is it about Godric?
I'm afraid it is.
You gotta tell me right now.
Well, we need your help with identification.
What?
And as he's saying this, Morgrimmon picks up the bass and rips into one of the best solos you've ever fucking heard.
And if you got a warrant, I guess you're gonna come in.
It seems like there may have been some type of accident.
Take me, show me.
And Tarek and the 5 city guards start heading out the door.
Like, whoa, Tarek, where you going, man? What's going on?
I would have kind of seen that going on and tried to
I yell back. It's about Godric.
Oh, and since we have it, there's this. Let's drop. Since you said you've been drinking, we're just gonna drop.
Not poison. Enough to get poison. Oh.
I'm just kidding. We won't drop in poison. That's what we got intoxicated for. All right.
Oh, maybe the sugar feet should help you make shrug that off or something.
Did you take the chugger feet?
No, I took more wisdom.
I mean, it kind of does to a point, but so the 4 of you follow behind Tarek and the 4 city guard. It's just general conversation. They don't seem accusatory or have any direct malice towards you, Tarek, as they're walking. It's more standard conversation. So, how long have you been here in Grumrunner?
Yeah, how long have I been in Grumrunner?
At this point, it's probably been about 3 months.
7 episodes?
Sure, if we're going to count episodes. But it's probably been about 3 months or so. As you're walking and you're answering these inane questions about, where you grew up, where you learned to play instruments, how you and Godric got here. It's the first time you notice a little bit of crispness in the air as summer is getting close to an end. You guys arrive at the Waters building and head up the stairs to the 2nd floor where your Godric and Morgrimmon's apartment are. Rasan, Oswell, the rest of the party, Oswell, Morgrimmon, Rasan, Norval, you guys are about maybe 25 feet back. The police aren't really paying any attention to you, but you guys are kind of staying on their tail. And we are going to bring up a map. We're going to drop some people on this map.
From a great house.
Look out below. Here we come.
So that's your apartment there, Tarek. All right. And they bring you down the hall.
Oh man, something happened to dude and he fucking lives down the hall from me. Oh my god.
And they open Godric's door.
Is there blood all over the floor? Oh, my mom is gonna be pissed, man.
They bring you over to what looks to be the only solid piece in the room. It's a hand, and you look down on it, and you make out 3 of Godric's rings on the hand. The rest of the body apparently gone.
It like gone as in missing, or gone as in it's no longer a body and it's meat?
Vaporized. It's meat. This seems to be the most solid chunk that you can find inside the room.
No.
The other 4 of the party still, at this point, you guys are still, like, you're starting to come up the stairs. As down the hall, you can hear Tarek, no, Mr. Silver Eyes, if you don't mind, may we ask where you were last evening?
Turning my buddy into chum. No.
We found remnants.
I was with Norv.
You were with Norv. Well, we will have to have a conversation with him. But we're going to have to ask you to come downtown so that we can ask you a few more questions. As we found remnants of blood upon your door as well. On the handle.
On the
And
handle
as he says that, you remember when you woke up this morning how hard it was to wash the blood from the exploding thrall the night before.
Okay. I think Tarek's just like...
Tarek's a miscreant, man. He's got a rap sheet.
And as you guys get to the top of the steps of the second floor of the apartment complex of Waters building, you guys see that Tarek is now being escorted back out of the building. Excuse us. Official proceedings.
Hey, what's going on?
Yeah, what's going on? Where are you taking my friend?
What happened?
Mr. Waters, you can go up and ask the guards that are posted at Godric's door. Your friend needs to come down and answer some questions.
He was with us last night.
Tarek?
Yeah.
You okay?
No.
He was with us in the back of your Prius.
Yeah, we were all together last night.
That's very interesting. Then maybe you should come with us for questioning.
For what?
Someone has killed Godric.
We
and there
weren't
was
here.
blood. There's blood all over Tarek's door.
That was probably from the vampire exploded in the sewer.
We will discuss more back at the station.
Don't forget the were shark. Don't. But yeah, we didn't make.
Oh,
the
that's
were
right.
shark.
There was
Yeah.
a shark. Ooh.
If I had time for stories.
Well, if you had time for actual
Let's go,
police work, maybe
Mr.
there
Silver
wouldn't be
Eyes.
so many.
And he begins to walk Tarek out the door.
Does he?
This
Oh,
guy
no, does
an
he?
Arcana troll, or is he a town guard?
No, he's just
Yeah, he's a
normal
town
town guard.
Just a normal person.
Mhm.
We could hold him if we wanted.
My body language is that I'm going with them.
Okay. And I'm trying to basically have them take me so that maybe somebody else can pop off and escape the scrutiny. I'm using low intelligence drinking logic. You know.
Okay.
Arriving at the main city guard town barracks, you guys are seen to 5 separate cells all along an eastern wall. We will be back for each of you in time for questioning. And first they come for you, Tarek.
Oh, I was gonna in that gap. I was gonna just say
Oh,
out
go ahead.
loud. It was just his hand.
Just his hand.
All that was left was his hand.
Piss off, you fascists! We're doing your job for you.
Mr.
happened to
Silver.
Guy?
Also, kind of communicating to the party that we should tell them the absolute truth because that way our story's all the same.
About a half hour later, they come back looking dejected as they pull out a pair of keys and unlock the door. Your release has been demanded by Mayor Deep Pockets. He says that you were working for him. If you happen to learn anything of the whereabouts of Godric, it would help to clear your name, Tarek, as this is now your second official proceeding within the city in less than a week.
Popular guy.
And they open the door and they let you guys out.
Eric, I'm sorry about Godric.
Thank you. Who would do this?
What would do this? Because that's, from what you're describing, that's not
The vampire. We killed its food. It's sending us a message.
He killed its child.
Who could you guys go and talk to about a vampire? Information around the city. What was that, Norval? I saw a point, but I didn't hear anything. Norval, you're in the Red Circle Club.
I'm speaking to you telepathically.
No.
Obviously.
Connection's weak, dude.
He failed his role.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go talk to Brother Bobby, man.
Brother Billy Caldwell?
Yeah, Brother Billy, yeah. Brother Billy Caldwell.
Probably.
You think of Bobby Caldwell because the singer. But
Brother Bobby Caldwell?
He's like the spiritual leader of
the Church
He's
of
the
Aura.
evangelist.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the guy who puts on the show, every Sunday. But yeah, I want to talk to him about it.
All right, you guys gonna go with Norv, or is another group gonna break off and go to Strix?
No, we're gonna take it
Let's
easy
just
on you.
go to Norv.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, just say go to Norv's.
We want to stay
Go on.
together since Tarek's had a loss. We all have.
You arrive at the church, and even though it's later on in the evening, the candles and sconces inside are still lit. The entire room bathed in a bright white light, much like that of Aura herself.
So comforting. So comforting.
Well, look at you, Norville. I did not expect to see you in an evening like this. What can exactly what can I say? Thank Aura for bringing you in tonight. What has brought you forth?
I wish it could be under better circumstances, honestly. It's been a long time since I've been here to visit.
Oh, you brought that heathen with you. And he points off at Tarek's direction. Making everybody shake in the taverns and causing nothing but problems from everything I've been reading in the papers.
Yes, those pelvic gyrations. Where will their foul influence end?
Well, when people are trying to kill, like our good Sir Mayor Deep Pockets, and others are attempted to be kidnapped during his gyrations, I would say that there's just a little bit of a problem and a conflict of interest with what is good.
But we helped save the mayor.
He's a Travis Kemp fan.
I would say, correlation does not equal causation, but those concepts are beyond norm.
I mean, look at today's. It's all written. It's all written in the paper. You just gotta make sure you read between the lines.
Yeah, you can do that. But you know what? We got something more important to talk about.
So, what other darkness have you and your friends decided to unleash upon me and the good people of Grumrunner? I know your mother's been praying for you, Norv. Every week she comes to church.
I appreciate it. I do, Rev. But listen, there's more important things going on, man. Like, there's like people like dead and stuff, right? Like, there's like I think there's a vampire loose.
the only thing that can stop
Dogs are
vampire.
going nuts.
The only thing that can stop a vampire is the light of Aura herself. And
That's
you
what
should
I'm
know
thinking,
that.
you know?
Maybe if you
Yeah,
guys
that's
came
right.
and got blessed a little bit more. I have not seen a lessening in my flock in any way. So I'm not quite sure exactly who these deaths are being dealt to, except for maybe the unclean and unworthy.
Eric, I'm
boy.
afraid I don't like his tone.
Right? I don't like the way he's talking either. But
You know
Billy,
what puts down a vampire? Radiant damage. Lots of it.
That comes right from the very soul and heart of Aura herself,
She is
radiating
but one of
out her
many
love
in,
and warmth.
I
She is
couldn't
but
agree
one
with
of
you
many
more,
in the
Billy.
firmament.
That's why I'm out there every day spreading the message. You know I am,
Your
Billy.
aura-centric view is limited. It's a bigger universe than your little mind can comprehend.
And when you must pray to the light to be saved from this demon, we'll see exactly how that comes out now, won't we?
Oh, yes. Take it up with the deities that be. I'd rather just take mushrooms and sleep it off, but...
And that right there, that's one of those things that Norv, you know, your mother, she always is praying about. You are not only under Fernleaf's influence, but now this gentleman right here who is trying to get you intoxicated and further away from the love and light.
Yes, I'm just a pusher of ointments, mold, spores, and fungus, mostly.
You know, Billy. Can I call you Billy?
You mind if I do a J?
Yeah, exactly.
Not inside the church, please. If you care to head out to the garden, that is perfectly fine.
I'm sure we will. But you know, we came here with the vampire question. Do you have any advice? Obviously, Aura's like that. I bring it with me everywhere I go.
You don't even seem concerned that there's a vampire in the city.
Yeah, like
They would
surprised.
They would never dare to step on hollow ground such as the Church of Aura. They know better.
And what about the innocent that are being fed on by this thing?
The innocent shall be at church tomorrow and receive her blessing and be safe.
Yeah,
How can you be so
yeah.
obtuse?
Yeah.
Is it deliberate?
Yes.
Yes, it's built into my NPC structure.
I point out to him, yes, because he has all the answers. He's read the back of the book first, like he knows it. So
well,
all right. So he doesn't have any good advice.
I guess can
I suggest
holy water?
I suggest maybe you come to church tomorrow, and you may take a vial on the way out the door. Use it to bless your homes, to maybe keep you safe. And if you wish,
Billy. I appreciate that.
If you wish, please feel free to come back for service tomorrow and retrieve another to help save your soul.
You better light a candle for me, because I serve a different power.
I can see that. I don't see much of
Can't
the
we
light
all
in
just
life
get
and
along?
smile.
But I will take a vial of that holy water just the same.
And you guys shuffle out of the Temple of Aura, highly disappointed in the religious structures here within Grumrunner. And Brother Aura's give a shit, except for his own flock.
Yeah, that's disappointing. That's disillusioning, disheartening.
But Jesus, he knows me, and he knows I'm
right.
Jesus is just all right with me.
All right. Ooh. All right, where would you guys like to go next? What would you like to do?
can we?
What about that construct thing?
I thought of something I wanted to do.
There's the construct thing. I'm curious.
At Blinders.
What was that?
Last night. Tonight's my last night at Blinders.
Oh, putting in the notice. Okay.
Oh,
Yep. I made more in like 3 nights than I have in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Starting to get a sense of which side the bread and my butter's on. My toast.
There's the construct.
the construct, Godric's apartment is potential of interest.
They did say that they were leaving 2 guards there.
Oh, yeah, but
we should go back and talk to them and investigate that scene.
And turn invisible. 3. Were shark. Were shark. Were owl. Do they know each other? Is that racist? We'll find out.
Well, where of your where?
The mayor.
Gone. Oh, where?
He said we were with him. And that's a curiosity.
Well, no, he said we were doing a job for him.
He said you were with him, and as in you were under his jurisdiction.
Maybe we should talk to him.
We are working for him because we're trying to find out who's behind this whole thing.
Yeah. So let's go talk to the mayor.
So talking to the mayor can get us something, maybe.
I gotta go. We gotta rap with the mayor about a few things.
Exactly.
That's exactly how to walk out of the jail. Yep.
That's what we tell. Brother Billy. Oh, sorry,
Billy, yeah.
We're late for an appointment with the mayor.
You know, the actual power here.
Render under Caesar, which is Caesar's. Okay. Anyway, fellas.
Deuces. So you guys head off to the mayor's house, which is a relatively unassuming abode. It's about half the size of the Waters building, a small 2-story structure where him and his wife live. Knocking on the door, Mayor Deep Pockets, Willett Deep Pockets, opens the door himself. Hello, I'm so glad to see you guys. He's still holding his stomach. I have some pains and cramps still. That poison, terrible thing. I finally got off the toilet though, but it is very nice to see you guys. If you'd like to come in.
Yeah, I assume you'd rather be sitting.
Absolutely, absolutely. And he calls out to his wife, and we have guests. You guys just sit right here. I'm going to go help her. We're going to get something to drink for you guys.
No. Have a seat, Your Honor. No trouble on our account. Why don't you have a little lesser restoration?
Oh, I don't know what you did, but I think, yeah, that's definitely better than what it was.
It was in the stars.
What exactly can I do for you, fine gentlemen? I don't know how else to thank you for what you guys helped me with the other night.
You've done more than enough. You know why we were just in jail?
I had heard that there had been a murder at Waters Towers, and he gestures towards Norval. Your friend, is that correct? And I'm very sorry to hear it, Sir Silver Eyes.
Thank you. Yeah. So, you heard about that and got us out? And,
Absolutely.
I'm asking.
I cannot believe that somebody who would just willingly help themselves and throw themselves into the sewer for just an elected politician such as myself. You guys have to have something good inside. I mean, it's not your job, but you guys, you helped me when most would rather see me go down.
Yeah, I guess I never thought about the question. How's like this public sentiment? Like, is this dude a liked mayor? Is he a despised mayor? Is he ineffectual?
He's an ineffectual glad-hander. He's very nice to everybody, but he really is more of a showplace of power. Most of the power within Grumrunner is run through the bank itself, as well as Arcanatrol.
And the Domo's tied in there somehow too. I'm thinking. In his translator.
The Domo.
The Domo runs the bank.
Runs the
right.
bank.
Well, of course, there you
The
go.
vault. Yeah, the Domo runs the vault.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he's
Now,
got all
now
the juice.
you guys said that you needed my help. I'm here at your disposal. What can I help you with?
I think we want to. Should we tell him everything, like
Yeah.
what happened? So
Yes.
yeah, we're gonna run down the story about.
You don't-
I don't think that's. I think this guy's got like a mouth like a sieve.
Oh, maybe yeah. We don't have to tell
If
him
the question
everything,
ever
then.
comes up in our DM's mind, will the mayor say this? It'll just be, oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Just in one ear out his mouth, I think. So I just think we need to keep that in mind.
I would
Okay,
say
yeah,
that is a
that's
semi-fair assessment. And at this point, we are reaching 11 o'clock. We are going to take our second break for the evening.
Yeah.
We'll be back in just 10 minutes, and we'll figure out where we're going to go next. Maybe.
Realized the rash
Maybe.
wasn't gonna heal.
And now we're back. Thank you very much, Norval Waters, for that wonderful introduction. As we come back to our episode tonight, the party, if my understanding is correct, now that it's a little bit later in the evening, lights have been dimmed, they're going to head back and get the translucent corpse and bring it to their friend Strix at Warehouse 88. Acquaintance. I don't want to overstep any bounds here.
I mean, you know, he could be someone else's friend. He's definitely not Tarek's.
Right, we will take.
Tarek, man. That's good. He's cool, man. Right.
Yeah, but I mean, but like, we don't really like know him, right? We just like he beeps and he's got secret shit in the walls.
Yeah, but who doesn't have secrets, you know?
Okay, all right. We all got secret shit in the walls. Okay.
Wait, what? No, not the.
Yeah, I was just saying that, man. Seriously, what do you got for a secret?
That's why they call it secret shit, guys. Come on. I'm delirious
right.
from my loss earlier today.
Right.
He's
So you guys go
disassociating.
back, get the translucent, slightly
16
opaque
walls.
corpse, and bring it to Warehouse 88. Arriving at Warehouse 88, the doors open much the same way that they do every time. You can hear his voice over a small speaker. You guys are back. All right, come on in. Let's go. I can't leave the door open all day. And you guys start heading in and down the hall. As the walls and the hallway is both created and disappears directly in front of you as you're walking.
See what I'm saying, man? This place is cool. I'd love coming here.
As you're walking along, a door opens up next to you, and a gnome carrying a large, like folio made out of some type of cotton or fabric walks out. Here, Strix told me to give this to you. He said that you guys were on your way up.
Yeah. Okay, sure. I'll grab it.
And it's filled with, it's a binder filled with many papers layered upon each other.
Okay.
Let's bring up Strix's office here. Let's share the record. Let's drop some tokens on the map so that everybody can see what's going on.
I'm going to string together all of his paper clips.
Nice.
Oops. Come on, Tarek.
It's about making money. As long as everybody's making money.
And you guys arrive in Strix's office. I was hoping to see you guys soon. Were you able to plant that piece of Applosium, the one that I helped weaken for you? Did you find out any more information?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we did. We found out someone else wanted to blow it up more than we did because they blew it up before we even got there.
Yes. I read about it in this morning's paper, and he holds up the paper, and it says, "Taverns are quiet, docks are rockin'." It's implied.
Who wrote that?
Travis Kemp, what do you think?
Now.
That's right. I don't like that dude. I don't like that dude at all.
Right.
Now we got a
Now
problem.
he's on my radar. All right. Travis.
So I figured it wasn't your guys, because whatever that was that went off of there, it definitely was not Black Arcanite, because it didn't implode. From all of the eyewitness accounts, there was an explosion, flames. Is that correct?
Yeah, we were there.
Yeah.
Can confirm.
Well, I am definitely glad that you guys are safe. I assume you're here with questions.
Yeah. We have like this question here, and I point to the big jelly man.
Oh my. And he goes off and slides all the papers off the desk. And as he slides them off the desk, they fall, and the floor opens up a little bit, and they all fall into a section and appear on a table off to the side, neatly stacked. Just set him right up here.
This is why I don't trust this place. I looked at Norv. This is why I don't trust this place.
This is why I love this place, dude. It's such a trip here all the time.
And as you set the body down, he puts on a pair of glasses where multiple lenses drop down one in front of the other, and he pulls a razor blade out. So I had been studying that shipment that I had told you guys about that had been stolen. I found out that it was an architect. Architect Alwyn was his name. Really strange. I had never heard of him before in any of the databases when looking up other designs. And stranger. Alwyn. Yeah. Alwinn. Please add it to your notes, please. Please add it to your Pokedex.
Done.
I'm adding it.
Even stranger still was he disappeared. He's the only architect that did not pass on the head position to a successor.
What happened to him?
Nobody knows.
I know what happened to him.
He had been an architect for about 2 years, and then after that he found the discrepancy in the records. As soon as he began investigating it, he disappeared within 2 weeks from the records that I can find. But I can't seem to find any of his designs in any of our files.
You got a picture of him?
And as he says that, he takes his knife. Yeah, hold on 1 second, and cuts down the arm, and it opens up, and like a clear jelly encased in silicone spreads out on the table.
What are you doing?
And he takes a pair of tweezers and grabs. It's a platinum and arcanite alloy. The veins in this. They're called husks. Those who have psionic ability, powers of immense intellect, can actually control them.
Sorry, we're not scientists. You're gonna have to break that down for us.
What he means is big brain. What he means is big brain people can make this thing do stuff. Go on.
What? Okay. Yeah. Cool. All right.
Where did you say you found this?
You didn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, playing you close. I provide information and you provide mysteries.
Well,
we
okay, all right. We found it in the sewer.
We found it on the floor.
When we were down trying to plant the implosium, right? When we were down trying to implant.
You just happened upon one of these. This is somebody with great wealth and great power.
Yeah,
vampire. And yeah, it's probably the vampire that was
probably a vampire.
The guy in the cage down there. Yeah.
We probably stole from a vampire. I looked everywhere like
I know where he shops. I know his haberdashery.
Vampire.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Seems like it.
And where did you?
Hopefully not. But
you saw this vampire. You saw it in the sewers as well.
Yeah,
we saw the signs of a vampire, right? We saw like the guy he was feeding on that he was kept in a cage. We tried to free him. He attacked us.
So here's the other thing. There was no garlic around. Not a single clove.
Nope.
Not a single clove.
Yeah, I didn't smell any.
This weird husk body thing. There's a lot going on.
So it's a psionic vampire. Oh, great.
Yeah, so we killed his food source and stole his sex doll. So
it bit
now,
you. How do you feel?
I feel fine.
Well, he got bit by the food. He You get bit by not the vampire, but the
Get bit by the food.
The
Yeah, the
thrall
food.
or the spawn.
Yeah, the
whatever.
thrall.
yeah.
Oh, he's just a
Thrall.
vegetarian then. Okay.
Is there anything else I can help you with? Did you guys find anything else?
Yeah. I start like snapping to the guys. That vial with the icky shit in it, right? Poindexter has to know what's in it.
We've got that, and we got the scrolls. We've got all the scrolls and stuff.
Yeah.
Remember? So
There's this stuff.
He takes.
we found all this crap.
He takes the potion bottle from you, and dips the end of his blade in it and holds it up to the light, and crinkles up his nose,
It's
walks
just
over,
blood.
puts it in a test tube and mixes it. Well, it's definitely a vampire, and this is probably some of
Strawberry
his.
jelly.
And he holds it at arm's length back out to you guys. I prefer not to have that around.
Oswald will grab it.
And he starts shuffling through the papers. These don't make any sense. They're
You're telling
from
me.
all they're from all different sorts of schools of magic mixed together. These shouldn't work. None of these. They're gibberish.
It's all gibberish, man. I don't know how any of it works, but I figured maybe you would.
Why?
Yeah, we
Then
don't really
why-
have one
then
talent
why are
in
they
the
here?
arcane arts.
I don't know. I will study them the best that I can. And in the description for this item, it says it's going to take at least a week to study said papers. This is included for geniuses. So it's going to take Strix a few days to go through
Cool.
a stack of papers to figure something out. He did tell you about Architect Alwyn,
Right.
and he identified the potion and the scroll. I'm glad you guys didn't accidentally cast this one. It's a inflict wounds, cast at 3rd level.
Yeah,
You
not
better.
my style.
That's a,
Yeah,
that's,
but
that's a
that
cleric thing.
yeah, but that means you're the one that should have it though, Norv. You'll only use it when we need
Yeah,
it.
that's true. I'll take it. I'll hold on to it. Yeah.
All right. Give it to me.
Yeah.
I'll cast it. Next
Was
combat,
there-
right?
Was there
That very next combat.
was there anything else that you guys found there?
I think that was it, right? Like, yeah, the thing had a
Coffin.
cloak on. It had a viper cloak. Yeah, there's the coffin that we burned, and we killed the food.
Oh
He
shit.
had the alchemical table. He had a crucible there.
The crucible.
He was fashioning something. He was fashioning silver into something.
Yeah,
Silver.
yeah. Yeah, he had like a little laboratory.
An alchemist of sorts.
If he was fashioning silver, I would suggest that maybe you speak with Asea.
Ooh,
Say it.
I knew it.
Asea. Oh,
I
yeah.
knew it. I knew
She
it. They
told
do
me.
all know each other.
She told me that she has revealed her true self to you.
Oh, they were roommates.
Yeah. Yes. We
Okay,
should
yeah.
follow up with her then.
What
Yeah.
with this construct thing? Like, can there anything be done with it, or
Yeah. What? More
I could
about the
probably
husk.
it's
I
if
could-
it's worth a lot of money, I'd like to.
I could at least retrieve the platinum for you. There's probably 50 platinum pieces, at least just in the vein work.
Wow.
Rest of the money
Yeah.
was lost in the manufacturing process of the actual simulated flesh.
That sounds great.
Yeah.
And maybe if I get enough Arcanite, I'll let you know if there's anything I could fashion for you out of that.
Does anybody ever get like custom jobs of these, like with like little bits of fruit and marshmallows like floating inside them?
No,
These big jello bodies.
that's even grosser.
Borgia. Whoa.
Where
Oh, I
where
love it.
where could someone manufacture something like this?
Oh,
Big
this most
question
probably came
marks.
here, from here at the warehouse. It doesn't look like it was anything that was mass produced, but maybe an architect of the past designed it. We're known to do one-offs.
Could there be more around the city?
I can head back to the files and see what I could find, but I would say possibly.
Because we know how much Arcanite was missing. Ish, right? Missing shipments and such.
Yep.
So it's maybe possible to project a number of these things that could be fashioned from that.
That's a fantastic idea. When I break this down and get the platinum back for you and your friends, I'll get a better idea of how much Arcanite is required to create one of these suits. And then I could give you an idea of how many they could possibly have if that's what you were saying. That is a brilliant idea. Walk down. Exactly.
So just stands up a little straighter. He's like,
Tabitha must be rubbing off on you.
maybe. I was real close to raising Oswald's intelligence to 12 at 4th level because I kind of wanted him to start being like a thinking kind of person.
Well,
But
I mean,
there's always headbands of intellect.
The thing is, I know intelligence comes up in this party a lot, in the players, characters.
No, it doesn't.
That is true. It stays down a lot too. But I mean, if you think about it in context, there's a lot of stupid people who are very self-righteous. Just because you're dumb doesn't mean you don't have an opinion.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I resemble that remark.
Brother, you said a mouthful.
Didn't say it was right, but
And honestly, I mean, a 10 is average intelligence. That's where most people are hanging out. I mean, you're not exactly dumb. You're just.
Right. But it doesn't qualify to pick up a class that has intelligence as a primary ability.
Right. It still
doesn't
still doesn't let you do that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you guys head back to the Waters building, as at this point it's probably now about 11 o'clock at night.
Yeah, time to go home.
Oswald's gonna go home.
Hey man, we'll catch up with you, Oz. All right, we'll talk to you later.
The 25 gold pieces, that I got from the job.
Yeah, let me do that.
I'm gonna give to Oz, and I'm gonna say, for Tabitha's books.
Oh, thank you. I'll tell her that you said so. This will help.
Thank you.
Her exam's in 5 days. He's probably told everybody in the party like 17 times.
Yeah.
By this time. Maybe I can give her some bardic inspiration, huh?
You'd have to be there on exam day.
Huh? Probably not.
Hey, good luck.
Probably not.
5 days.
The hell?
Would that
So
be
you
considered
guys-
cheating? I don't know.
Probably.
You guys head back
It breaks the bardic code.
to Waters Towers.
There's a code.
No,
Again,
there's not.
everybody is feeling the chill in the night air as summer seems to be rolling to an end in Grumrunner. Oswell, when you arrive home, Tabitha already has a small fire going in the stove to help keep the small hovel warm this evening. She has the boys washed and in bed, and is currently hanging laundry from a laundry line that is strung about the middle of the kitchen main living area of the hovel.
If I can retcon a thing, because running errands is really like a no-brainer for Oswald. I'm wondering if I can come back home with like a parcel of gifts, like drop like 5 silver pieces on filet mignon for the hovels. You know what I mean? Hey, let's do that kind of thing. Celebrate a little bit.
We got macaroni and cheese.
Absolutely.
Kool-Aid
At the
and
same
sugar.
time, unprecedented.
Ham and cheese.
The rest of the party, you guys arrive back at Waters Towers. It is extremely quiet. There doesn't seem to be many people on the street for how kind of early it actually is. And Norval, the Waters building is actually right on the main square. From Norval's apartment, you guys can see the lift that takes people, and they don't seem to be running as much tonight. probably from the lack of shipments from that large trade ship that had blown up the night before. Tarek?
As we're standing in the street, I look. Do you ever feel like things happen because of us?
Nah, man, we just happen to be around when it happens. That's all.
What gets measured gets done.
Tarek,
what?
you head off. You head off to your apartment.
I don't want to be in my apartment because his apartment's like the next one down, and I'll be able to hear it.
Come stay with me.
You're just down the hall. You got to walk past his house to get to yours.
I'll make churros.
Isn't Norv's the next floor up? Can I go
there?
Do you mind?
Norv has the whole third floor. He has the whole third floor.
He comes up with his blanket and a teddy bear.
Right,
Can I sleep with you?
I don't feel like sleeping alone tonight.
Right, can I sleep up here with you?
There is a guest room.
Rasan would probably be, Rasan would probably be in.
Yeah, Rasan's there at the guest room. And, yeah, I mean, but you've crashed on the couch before, man.
I'll sleep on the floor. I just can't.
There are 2 beds in the guest room in Norv's
I can hear his
penthouse.
blood on the floor, man.
Yeah, I understand.
As you get to your apartment, Norv, with Rasan and Tarek in tow, getting ready to go in, maybe pour a couple of drinks and crash out for the night, you see a notice hanging from a small pin in the door. Pulling it down, you immediately recognize your mother's handwriting.
Okay.
Opening it up.
Oh no.
Well, Norval, I sure hope you and your friends are doing all right. We have set up to have our Arcanatrol installed here in the building to make sure that you guys are safe. You should be seeing them coming by at least at some point tomorrow evening. Brother Billy Caldwell says that it's the best thing we can do to keep you all safe.
I'm not, might
More
be
Grimmin?
a few ants short of a light bulb, but
you make it back to your apartment, where you walk inside and you look around, getting ready for the night. You go to grab one of your favorite star maps and you pull it off the shelf and you open it up, hoping to be able to gain some wisdom with where the celestial bodies are now above us. And as you pull it out and you unroll it, it's not the right one. No, you know where that one goes. That one goes there. You pull it, your star maps seem like they're out of order. You have them charted out, but for some reason they're not in the right slots. And that is where we are going to end this week's episode of The Ark. Thank you to everybody who stuck with us for the evening and everybody who possibly watches us in the replay for sticking with us. I had a good time tonight. I hope the rest of the party had a good night.
It was a really good one tonight.
We will see you in 2 weeks. And then at some point, Low Talk will be starting up.
July 13th, 8 p.m., Wednesday.
There you go. So in 2 weeks, we will see you again here with the Adventures of the Ark. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a great evening.
Good night, everybody.
Ah.